do activities online, it's going to work beautifully. But then I started thinking, am I going to be able to do this on a daily basis? What am I going to do? So when I went to the Transformation Institute and they had all these ideas with Kahoot and Blend Space, and I thought, I was overwhelmed. I was like, I'm not going to get this. This is just too much. But I'm going to take it easy, you know, so slowly but surely I started learning more and more. And I was able to incorporate it with your help, of course. But I think I just needed more of a one-on-one. And so once I learn something, I want the kids to do it too. So now the kids, every single one of my students will bring their laptop to my class.
Concerned. I'm excited about how implementation has gone on our campus. I think our CIT has been particularly helpful and available to teachers, and has been thoughtful in considering and anticipating needs and scheduling local professional development, and having that open door policy where teachers can just kind of pop in and say, hey, look, could you help me with, you know. As a next step for the hub, you know, I'm hoping that soon it will become available to parents so that they'll have access, and because it's an easy way to answer questions. You know, well, what should my kid be studying this week? Well, if a parent logs on and logs into the teacher's hub site, the parent will be kept abreast of the expectations for the student.
Better at organizing and like tracking. Now I know like what's coming, because I used to be really lazy about putting all my stuff in my agenda, but now I have this whole new calendar thing, and I just know what's when, and I know what's coming up. So it's made me more organized,
Now that we're in PowerUp campus is that our teachers are able to incorporate more technology in the classroom that includes the entire class. So instead of just using a smart board or instead of just using a document camera, everybody has their own device and they can be more actively involved in the lesson. In addition to having the textbooks, which is ready access, many of our teachers have incorporated activities such as Kahoot in order to do quick spot checks, checking for understanding, as well as Blend Space, Padlet, and then of course additional resources textbook.
Classes, I have 60 students, and instead of going around asking each student their thoughts on the game, I had them watch a badminton game, and they got to write on a discussion board kind of thing what they saw in the game. So it kind of helped me see their personalities and perspectives without having to go around to each 60 students and interview them. I just got to look at the discussion board and see how each student had a different opinion about the game.
Look up certain topics, and Quizlet too. Usually I would make flashcards, like the actual sheets, so the actual papers, but now I just use Quizlet. It's a lot easier, it's right in your hands, and you can actually make it during class, or you can make it during your free time. Like I said again, it's all just simple and compact, so that for sure.
Example videos and posting, for example, like Nearpod is one of the things that we used where it's like a program where a teacher can post a PowerPoint or a lesson and students can go through the slides on their own and answer them at home or in class. And so that was one of the things that was really cool that we used in biology. And then in government.
Puzzle has been great, and that's something that I discovered just a few weeks ago, but as soon as I understood what it could do, I started using it very frequently, because basically what it's allowed me to do is flip literature discussions, so the student goes home and listens to the reading for that day, and I have questions to keep them accountable for understanding the reading. And then we can come into class, and rather than spending time on the basic, this is what happens next questions, we can go a little bit further into analysis, which is the more interesting part. So.
I didn't have a functioning laptop before HISD PowerUp, and I don't know how many other students were in that position, but in that respect I think this program is really good because most kids are going to have a functioning laptop or a functioning computer, but for the ones that don't, it's a huge step up to have a personal laptop. Besides school, I've been able to fill out job applications, rec letters, essays, that kind of thing, and the laptop's been great. It's lightweight, it's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Overall, the program's really good because it sort of solves a problem that public schools are supposed to solve, which is leveling a playing field. And with technology becoming so important, not only to students but in the workforce, I don't know, I think it's really good, this whole program.
Thanks.